Good morning. As you can see, doing my daily routine, gathering wisdom, just indulging in the things that are good for me. But I'm going through it, man. I'm going through it. I'm going through a really tough time right now. And I want to say that the best thing for me is my program. I don't know. I'm not here trying to push the program. That's not what I'm here doing. And I don't want to do that. I'm only sharing with you what's going on with me and how I'm choosing to deal with that. Disappointment happens, right? You're disappointed. Things don't work out the way that you thought they were going to work out. And you can go into a really bad spiral. You can do that. That can happen. And it does happen, right? And the problem with the majority of people, and with you, is that when you spiral, you don't know how to get out of it. And this is going to be a little bit of a long video because there's a few things I want to talk about. Part of the reason you don't know how to get out of it is because you haven't found a structure or a system that you can put in place when something happens to you, that you can pivot. Okay, the thing happened, pivot. The thing happened, pivot, right? Call them coping skills, call them pivots, call it a program, call it whatever you want. You don't have these things. But part of the reason you don't have these things is because you've never developed the internal fortitude to push through these things. You understand what I'm saying? It just is what it is. We come from a generation of parents who didn't teach us. They just didn't. Life was happening to them and we were just along for the ride. You know what I'm saying? When in reality, we should have been taught emotional regulation. Emotional regulation deals with your program. It deals with your coping. It deals with the things that you put in place in order to negate the things that are happening to you. One of the big things is getting close to your creator. That's what I'm doing. That's what I do constantly. That's what my fasting is for. That's what my workouts are for. That's what gratitude is for. I'm getting closer to my creator. And as I'm getting closer to him, the authentic voice of God, the thing that you hear daily, it gets louder. And you start, you can have a conversation with God. You know what I mean? The only way to do that is to give yourself to him. I'm sitting here listening to him, and he's talking about the flesh. And part of the reason religion is very weird for me is because of the terminology. I like to speak in ways that we understand. I don't like to say, your flesh is the reason in which you continue to sin. I'm going to tell it to you exactly in a way that you understand, because that's what I needed. I needed someone to tell me things in a way in which I understood. Okay? Your body and your mind needs things. It needs food. It needs stimulation. It needs constant reassurance. It needs attention. All of these things your body needs. Okay? You have been told that your body needs these things. Okay? And so that need turns into gluttony. Gluttony being an overconsumption of the thing that you need, okay? When in reality, you're just greedy. Brother, this is coming off of I can't even believe it's coming out of my mouth the way that it is right now. This is actually crazy. Gluttony and greed, okay? You're a glutton. Okay? The thing that you're over consuming, the attention, the validation, the overeating, the drugs, the reassurance, all of it, you are over consuming And when you overconsume, you're overconsuming because you're being greedy with these things. You need it so much because you can, because you have the choice to have these things. The moment that you choose to understand that you are in control of yourself, you are in control of your body, your flesh, you're in control of it, and then you choose to forego these things. You don't overeat. You don't ask for all this validation. You don't get all this attention. You don't, right? And you sit with yourself and you give yourself the things that you need, you will start to connect. You will start to connect with the inner version of you. But the problem is there's a lot of trauma in there. So it's very scary to be there. But that's where the workouts come in. That's when you start to be grateful that God has given you this body to do this. God has given you the program to do this. Your Creator has given you this. And you're in gratitude about it. It's interesting how this shit works. The moment you choose to forego the things that you've always thought you needed is the moment in which clarity comes to you. Prayer. Sitting in prayer. In the video, he's talking about sitting in prayer and then shutting up and waiting to hear God. Okay. So then you sit and you pray and then you wait. And then you'll start hearing it. And then you'll start hearing it. And when you hear it, you just act. You just do. When you start living for your higher power, and I'm not talking about going on a crusade and trying to make everybody holier than thou. No. When you start understanding that you have a purpose, that is living for your Creator. That purpose, that thing, living in that. Maybe your purpose is to listen to people. Maybe your purpose is to talk. Maybe your purpose is to be an example. Or maybe there's all of them. But the moment you start stepping into that purpose, all of your worries and all of your problems will start to dissipate. You'll start to realize this isn't that big of a problem. It was only just a problem now. And when you get through it, you're okay. But the way that you get through it is by sticking to your program. By sticking to the things you said you were going to do, because those things keep you accountable. I want you to know something. As much yelling as I've done, as much headache as I've caused, as much anger as I've put out, there's still good in it. My heart was always in the right place. And my heart is in the right place right now. My heart is in the right place right now. I love you. I want you to kill it. I want you to be the best you can be. And I'm here to help you do it. That's what I was put here to do. This. What I'm doing right now. And if you're watching this, I believe that you were put here to do the same thing. You just don't know how. You don't know your voice. You don't know how to get it out. You don't know. I know you don't. Come. Let's see what we can do for you. Let's see if this is what's good for you. Let's see if this is what you want to do. It's going to be hard. It's going to be scary. But I'm here for you every step of the way. You know where the fuck I'm at. Where the fuck are you?